I can change, and you can change. Everybody can change.
Wow.
Welcome to episode 9. I just felt that quote in my blood.
I tell you what, if you add up all of our episodes so far, these numbers add up to 9. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's like a good omen.
They almost add up to 9.
Gang, we are on a great omen here. I mean, 9 episodes. I've done another podcast, and I got to tell you, I only got so far. So we could almost beat that record if we keep going. So I'm telling you, this is remarkable.
That's the goal. Not to beat it. We're going to crush.
We're going to crush it.
Crush it like a tin can, baby.
Yeah, into dust.
We got to crush it. We're doing so well. We're going to crush the old record like Richard Dreyfuss in Jaws when he crushes the paper cup, when he tries to outdo Quint on the orca. I love it. I love it. My God.
We
are ready. Anthony's frozen. It's like Anthony, you were frozen in the Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's what I did that for
the power of the Force.
I did that for a fact. That's how we're gonna crush it.
Anthony, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
No, he didn't. Welcome to episode 9 of the Rocky Files,
not
the Star Wars file.
That's true. That's a whole other podcast. I could go on a whole litany of
I could do a whole Star Wars podcast. No problem.
Wouldn't it be cool if we saw Rocky show up in the Star Wars universe? He's at the cantina ordering a drink. He's got the fedora on, and he's looking at all these crazy creatures. Yeah, that'd be great.
And they all want to fight him. Or if like Darth Vader just came into like Rocky's world, like he was gonna fight Darth Vader.
Yeah, and Rocky's got to fight him with boxing gloves up against a lightsaber.
Regular way. Just Darth Vader's dressed that way. No powers.
He's
got boxing gloves on.
Rocky's backup. Rocky's backup. Stacy, Rocky's backup would be he would walk into the cantina where Han Solo and Chewie is. Right. He would walk in with the Rocky statue. The Rocky statue would do like a Ghostbusters 2. He would walk off the statue and he would just clink and be stiff walking into the cantina, and he'd be all 8 foot tall, standing in back of Rocky, and just punch the gloves, and we'd hear the brass clanging. That's an idea.
He can give the bounty hunter the Rocky statue,
right,
and pretend that like Han Solo's in that, and then he can escape.
Because bounty hunters are stupid.
Yeah, and they freeze their enemies, so
they're all frozen. The Rocky statue just lays there.
Frozen in carbon. He thinks that Stallone is in there, so he swaps. How about that?
I like that.
Rocky and Star Wars. Love those movies.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to go put that in the DVD and watch that after this. Seriously.
I don't know what's happening. You guys are so punchy.
Where did that even come from? We literally just sat for like 40 minutes discussing how we're going to do our opening. Yeah. None of this was even remotely in it.
No, that is podcasting. Welcome to
Stacy. How are you?
How are you,
good.
Stacey?
I just want our audience to know that was sort of on purpose.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Stacy and I are suffering from the same issues. I just saw Stacy corrected her issue. She moved her hair over.
Right.
I woke up this morning and I went with the brilliant decision to not wash my hair today. So I've got like the Italian greaser look. Okay. So, but the problem
every day though, anyways.
I know. The problem is I've got like this thing going on right here. It's like a heart. It's like the alfalfa, but it's like the mayor of Munchkinland, remember when they come up, right, and they start singing to Dorothy, right, and we represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. I cannot fix this. I don't know what's happening. Earlier, I tried to do this, right?
The Elvis. It was the Elvis.
See?
I got Elvis. I got Gordon Gekko. This is disconcerting. Doesn't this look how high my hair is? Like a home for wayward spiders. It's not right.
That looks good.
You think it looks good, Anthony?
Looks good.
slick back.
Stacy.
All right, I'll try it.
Good. Yeah, try that for a little bit. If it goes back to the way it is, that looks good too.
All right. Well, Stacy, slick yours back. What is that? What happens if you do that?
It just my hair.
Oh,
is,
see,
it doesn't work.
yours is longer in the front.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
it just doesn't do it. It just is floppy. I don't have hair.
You're good.
If we get any calls for a 747 landing, I have my forehead right here they can land on.
Ready to go. Right?
Ready to go. I'm into action.
It looks really good. I like it. I like what's happening here.
Anthony, what's happening on this Rocky Files podcast? What do you got? What do you want to talk about today?
I think it would be fun to have our first ever top 10 list.
From our home office in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yes. That's right.
Okay. All right. Let's have at
This
it.
is the top 10 list. Rocky quotes.
Okay.
Quotes.
I think we're going to go through the top 10 list from something I found. And this is random. This is what I love this. This is random.
Right.
We didn't come up with this. This is random.
We also didn't
I
spell
closed
check.
my eyes and I just like
No spell check, and these
No
are not
spell
our
check.
personal. These
No.
are not our personal. We may be fist fighting by the end of this, or we may be singing, Kumbaya, and I like to buy the world a Coke. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
They keep
Right.
good company.
Company.
That's the song I love. All right, go ahead, Anthony.
Hold on. There was a mistake made.
I don't know what's happening, people.
I mean,
There we go. There was a mistake made. So there is the Rocky.
There it
top
is.
10 list
Is that what it
Rocky
is?
quotes. Yeah, there was.
See,
there was
I
a
didn't even
typo.
notice that. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, no. I had to
Listen,
fix it.
somebody put a call in. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me call Lincoln.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mm.
you screwed up with the title. You fixed? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You fire whoever did it. All right.
That's right.
That's right.
We're
Yeah,
good.
this is Mike Kunda. Yeah. Star of your show. Yeah. The Rocky Files. Oh, okay. Great.
And done.
Done. They don't know me. They don't know who I am out there.
Yeah. But like I said, this is random, and I thought it would be fun to just randomly find top 10 quotes and see if we agree with all this stuff. Especially Mike. Especially Mike. There we go. Number 10, as per their list. This is not our list. This is their list. One day we should make our own list, but this is their list. Here we go. You ready? Number 10. You're going to eat lightning and you're going to crap thunder. Do we agree with that as a number 10?
Whew. Okay. So the problem is, what are the remaining 9?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, we'll go through.
All right. Let's.
I think that's top 10 worthy.
Oh,
Where it
definitely.
belongs, I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely top 10 worthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it right here on my wall.
There he is.
There you go. You know, you got it.
Yeah. Perfect. Number 9, because if you're willing to go through all the battling, you got to go through to get to where you want to get. Who's got the right to stop you? Rocky Balboa. Not super memorable quote, but they got it in there as number 9.
Nonetheless true.
It is true. It's a forgotten quote. I think it's great. But is it throughout the series top 10 worthy? Not sure.
Shall we continue?
We will. Number 8. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up.
Okay. Here is something I will take major issue with.
Yes.
That's not even a Rocky line.
I know.
That was never even spoken. And our good friend of the show.
Line or was it
It's a
cut out?
Stallone quote, though. I thought Stallone quoted that.
No.
That wasn't in any of the movies for sure.
I don't recall Sly ever saying. I'm not saying Sly didn't say it. I'm saying I never heard him say it.
But you know what? That is out there. It's not the first
everywhere.
time I've seen this quote.
It's even in our opening. It's in our opening.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I will tell you, me and Danny Watley, one of our first guests on the show, great guy. Me and Danny have spoken about this, and we hate the fact that has become a Rocky quote. Never in any of the movies. So
I always thought it was a Sly line.
Yeah,
I thought he said that.
If it was, I never heard it in an interview, but it could be. Maybe I missed one.
Right.
I doubt it, but maybe I did.
Definitely not a Rocky line, though. But
all right, throw that out.
That's gone. Garbage. Number 7. No, do listen to it. Because when it's over, everybody's going to owe you an engraved apology.
Rocky 3, Apollo Creed.
Yeah. A great line.
Boy.
I love that line, but is it top 10 worthy? I don't know. This is their list.
All right. What's next?
I'm going to say whose list it is. Should I say whose list it is?
Go ahead. Say it.
Screen Rant is where I got this.
Screen Rant screws up all the time. They once did a whole list on how the Titanic never sank, so I don't know if they got it all right.
Boy,
yeah,
that's why I thought it would be fun.
Yeah, I like this. So far, so good. All right, what do you got? What's
number 6? Going in one more round when you don't think you can. That's what makes all the difference in your life.
Definitely a top 10.
Top 5.
Yeah, that's a good life one too. That's a good one.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. Number 5, you're going to have to go through hell. Worse than any nightmare you ever dreamed. But when it's over, I know you'll be the one standing. Love that line.
Good old
I think that's
Duke,
top 5. I think they're right with this one. I think that's top 5.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. That's a motivational
I
one.
like that.
Number 4. Oh, I love this one. No. He ain't getting killed. He's getting mad.
Yeah.
Yo, Paulie.
I love this one, but you know what? I do think it's a top 10 line. That's a very famous line, don't you think?
So,
he's doing the grin thing.
So, is that what I have? Are there secret conversations you and Stacey have? Wait till Mike does his grin thing.
He's doing the grin.
No.
Cut away.
Yeah. No, I love when he does it because he's like, how do I say this?
I love that saying, and it is, I guess, usable in life. I don't know it's top 10.
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess it's just because I love it. Maybe that's what it is, Okay. Top 3. Here we go. All those fighters you beat. This is an Adrian line. All those fighters you beat them with heart. Rocky 5. We remember this, right?
It's true, but does that move you down around your ankles to
No. Good
me.
line, good Adrian line, but no.
Right? Yeah, definitely great line. Yeah.
And they got it number 3. They got it number 3.
No.
Right. We love Screen Rant. Number 2. But it ain't about how hard you hit. Mike, you do this one, Mike.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
I love it.
Oh,
shouldn't be number 2 though.
That should be in the top 1.
That should, all right.
Okay.
That should be in the top 1. Yeah,
maybe the top 1. All right. What do these busted bums have?
All right. Number 1. That's my drum roll.
That's pretty good.
Get up, you son of a bitch.
No. Oh my God.
That is their number 1.
What a horrible list.
You can
Where's go for it, and
you can tell this is somebody's like personal list. Like somebody thought of it's their list. It wasn't thrown out there to everybody.
What about you want to dance? You got to pay the band. You want a bar? You got to pay the man.
Yeah,
give me some money. I mean, come on. How do you spell Del Rio?
Yeah.
I should have broke your thumbs.
Yeah,
really go for it. I mean, excuse me. If he dies, he dies. I mean, come on. I mean,
there's a million before most of these. Yeah,
I think we have to do our own list. Like we really got to think about it. And now we're gonna come back one episode
next week
with our we'll do we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do our list because. But it has to be an all-time list, like whole series, because it's tough. You can do top 10 each movie. You could do 100 from Rocky 1. It's going to be tough, but you got to put some thought into it.
I think we do a top 10 and then we do a top 5, and I think we get listener feedback. Let's see. Let's see what our listeners and watchers are thinking about it.
I'll put that out. You want me to put that out? I'll put it on a story.
What do they think is a top 10 quote?
And I don't know that we have this ready for next week because we want to do this justice. So I say, if we're ready for next week with this, okay, great. But if we have to go 2-3 weeks to work and develop and hone this in, I say we do that, and we give an honest to God fan, because that's that's a horrible. Anthony, I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm going to now sue Screen Rant for wasting my time. No,
I agree.
I love that. I love that.
I thought that would be fun. I thought we would have.
I love it.
With it being so off.
Yeah.
This is what we're asking for right here. We're gonna make the ultimate top 10 Rocky quote list.
Right.
Yeah,
yes. With help from watchers / listeners.
Exactly. That's exactly what we want to do, because I bet people are going to be chomping at the bit. They did not hear their favorite line, or they heard their favorite line around 7, 8.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's get real here, people.
There's 5 or 6 biggies not even on the whole list.
Exactly. Oh, there's so many there. At least they put it's not about how hard you hit in the top 2, but it should have been the top 1.
Come on. I mean, even Paulie, I like to break the free. Wait. What does he say when Rocky goes into the bathroom? I like. Oh, see how I blank right now? Oh
yeah, I want to break the
mirror.
Why am I? Who broke the mirror? What did he say?
I'm blanking. This is not like me.
He wants to. I forget what he said, but he said, "I want to break the."
I like to kill the. I like to kill the freaking moron. But yeah,
who broke the freaking mirror?
Yeah. That's it. Come on, man. She gets me so nuts I can split her head with a razor.
Yeah,
come on, man. Don't get mental. As he puts the glass of half beer on the dispenser, right? For Paulie.
Yeah.
Hey, to talk to Gazzo? Yeah, Gazzo ain't hiring right now, you know.
Come on, get out of this stink. Come on,
let's get out of this stink. Come on,
get out of this stink. He puts his shirt like that.
And I love how Paulie grabs the beer and walks off, and the bartender goes, Andy Sherman goes, Paulie, I got it.
I got it.
Rocky's got to pay for it, you know?
Yeah.
That's great.
Like everything else for Paul.
Yeah, Rocky's struggling.
Exactly.
Rocky's struggling himself. He's got to pay for Paulie, but that's how much he loved him.
Yeah, right. Paulie,
yeah.
Paulie, you got your own house. I'm living in like a rat trap, okay? Yeah. Like, what's happening here? It's like a horrific place. Unreal.
I love it. I can't wait till we start to we do our because we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky.
Yeah, we got to jump on that
soon.
We're
give our reviews.
Yeah,
of each Rocky. That's coming.
Hey, you know what would be fun?
Yeah.
If we had a couple of drinks while we were giving our reviews, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Like Stacy, you could drink like some Blue Hawaiis or mudslides or whatever it is girls drink, right? Yeah. Me and Anthony, we can drink like the hardcore stuff, like a Shirley Temple or like a pina colada or like a Manhattan. We can be real men about this.
Crazy. We're gonna get crazy, and we're gonna review all Rocky films.
Exactly. We have to put a disclaimer of idiots about to talk. Hey, listen. This episode, we are talking about the fanatics in health and keeping yourself in shape versus moderation and salt and sugar and all the good things that make us sleep so easy at night. So
fitness, which is a very Rocky thing.
Very Rocky thing, very Rocky centric. Stacy, did we interview anybody for this? Are we talking to anyone?
Oh yes, we have Roz.
We did.
Yes.
Okay.
Roz was the reason. Yeah, her name is Roz, and she's the reason I thought of a fitness episode, and so I put out on our storyboard there to send in pictures of Rocky Run and some before and afters. We did get one before and after from Danny from the UK.
Yeah.
And
Danny's great. Danny was incredible.
I didn't even know he was, heavier at one point. So actually, we might superimpose that one so people can see Danny's before and after.
Yeah, here's Danny.
Here.
So, right here. Here we go.
Yeah.
There he is. Wow, Danny. My God, what a difference.
And Tony, I used Tony Tornado's Rocky Run picture. So shout out to him. So Roz, our family, or at least a lot of our family, has had weight struggles. And so whenever I see she lost 110 pounds through COVID. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know another soul that lost weight, got healthier, or you know what I'm saying, during COVID. We all gained weight and sat on the couch more. So she is.
The three of us found the 100 pounds she lost, I think.
Right. I I know I found 20
So
of it.
true.
So,
Yeah, right?
yeah.
Exactly.
Me
Yeah,
alone.
so
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. I can't wait to talk to her, but that's
Right.
it's unreal. She sent in some pictures. Do you want to show them now? Do you want to show the pictures?
Show them now. Sure, go ahead.
Just before.
Here we go.
Here's
our physical fitness hero. Look at her. There we go.
Still in Rocky t-shirt. Look at that. Love her.
Look at
I know.
that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Roz 2.
Boom.
Roz 2. Look at
Hold
how
on.
awesome she is.
Let's
and then the
side
side
by
by
side.
side. Look at her.
That. That's
She's amazing. She's amazing.
I love it.
Can't wait to talk to her.
It.
And it's coming up next.
Boom.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo Leonard, your On The Street correspondent for the Rocky Files! Yeah. Here we are in Southern California at the California Rocky Steps, and we ran into Elizabeth, who's killing it, going up and down here. And wouldn't you know it, the Rocky movies has inspired you. Miss Elizabeth, can you tell our fans how the Rocky films have inspired you, or the music?
Yeah, the music definitely, it's embedded in my brain right here. I hear it every time I'm just trying to grind up here.
You see that? Whether it's the movies or music, it inspires you in your heart and mind. Elizabeth, thank you so much. Can we get a shot of you running like Rocky down the steps?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, look at that. You're going to beat Apollo now. Yeah. Okay, we are here now talking with
Delmy.
And we asked her about the Rocky movies, and wouldn't you know it, they've inspired her. So tell our fans, how has the Rocky movies inspired you?
To never give up. No matter how low you get and how bad things get, man, those Rocky movies tell you to keep on going. They're badass. They're always inspiring us to keep on going and work hard no matter what.
No matter what, work hard. And she's working hard with the California Rocky Steps.
And they're intense, you guys.
Thank you so much. Are you going back up for another one?
Going back.
Can we get you a shot of you running up? Okay, here we go. Check it out. Think of the Rocky music. Who doesn't love that?
All right, we have her here right in the back room. Anthony, can you bring her in for us?
Straight from the green room to the top square.
Hi.
Here's Roz.
Hey. How you doing?
Good. Good.
Excellent.
How are y'all? I feel like I know you guys from the
Right?
I know. We feel like we know you.
Roz, I have a question for you.
Yes.
When you were in our green room, was our producers and our associate staff, were they all good to you? Did they cater to your every need and whim?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I told them I didn't want brown M&Ms, and there were
Right?
no brown M&Ms.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, they can stay. Yeah, they
I
can stay.
love it.
You did
I
a
love
good
it.
job. You keep your job for this week. This week.
Yeah,
That's
he's on a
good.
weekly basis, that guy.
That's good. Well, good help is hard to find. You know what I'm saying? With this crowd.
Exactly.
Yikes. Roz, it's so good to have you with us. You've got an incredible journey. You've got an inspiring story. And I can't wait. Can't wait to hear it. Hey, tell us, how did you find us? Or how did we find you?
Basically, I started finding you, Mike, on your Yo Philly tour
okay.
Instagram page. And
I didn't know
then
that. Okay.
I saw all the podcast previews, like when y'all started dropping like the little trailer for Sly's birthday and all of that.
Right.
And
it worked.
So yeah, it did. I mean, I've started watching you guys from day one, and then like I started interacting with Stacy on Instagram, and then like it's just I follow all you guys.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we follow you, and we've been amazed.
You are
what a
amazing.
journey. What
We've
a
been
journey.
amazed.
Yep. Amazing. I said it 100 times. I'm pretty sure she's the only person during COVID that's actually gotten more fit, lost weight, is in better shape, because I'm certainly not. And I don't know about you guys. I know that you guys are starting now, but
no, I packed on about 67 pounds. It's been ridiculous. It's just, it's so stupid. I don't know. Roz, how do you do it? I mean, I've been sitting and writing and all ideas. How have you done it? I mean, this is amazing. First of all, we should start with your journey.
Yeah.
Right at the very beginning. I mean, that's really why we brought you here.
Okay. Well, first of all, like how I got into Rocky and all of that.
Yeah.
How did you get into Rocky, and what was your first love?
Okay. I was born on July 5th, 1976. So I just missed the bicentennial, and I was a day before Sly's birthday. And so I feel like I have that connection. Like we're all like somewhere. It's always the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. Like it's always a holiday weekend for me. And basically, my dad introduced me to Rocky. And so the first Rocky I ever saw was Rocky 3 on VHS. And my mom has stories of me like going around acting like Clubber, like when he's like, like I used to like do that after he won. I don't remember doing that, but she would always like tell me like,
that's
you
great.
loved Clubber Lang, like you were always like quoting him. I think I was like 7 or at the time.
Right.
Is he your favorite villain now? Is he your favorite Rocky villain?
You know, I do like to quote him. I mean, he's so quotable. He really
is quotable. He is quotable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rocky 4 was the first Rocky I saw in theaters. So
right.
That has a special place in my heart. Like as an 80s kid, I know, don't get me wrong, like I like Rocky 1 and Rocky 2. And but like Rocky 4, like I'm so excited about like the whole Rocky versus Drago. And
totally.
And my cousin and I have been joking around saying that it's going to be a courtroom drama. Like that's how he's going to make it the director's cut, like Rocky versus Drago.
Right.
The Law and Order edition, They're gonna take Drago to court for manslaughter.
Right. What is your favorite Rocky?
Oh, I mean, I thought this was a cop-out answer when Mark last week said that they're all like his favorite, like he can take pieces of each one. But like honestly,
it really is true.
It is true, but I'm not gonna be that guy. Okay, maybe I will be that guy. But
it's hard.
Rocky
it's hard.
Balboa, it is hard. It is hard. But I would say like Rocky Balboa eked out Rocky 4 just a little bit because again, like with my fitness journey and everything, like I started when I was I started in 2019. And then like with COVID and everything. So I was like 43, 44. And like seeing Sly at 60, at Rocky Balboa, like still like in great shape, like, running and doing all the exercises. Like, and plus too, I mean, like that speech got me through like COVID and motivated me. It really is like, when especially back in February in Texas, I don't know if you guys heard on the news, we had like those bad winter storms where it was
the ice storms,
ridiculous. And so like we had rolling blackouts, and then there was a time where we were without power for 36 hours. And it was like that speech like was getting me through it. Like I was like walking through the house with multiple layers of clothing on, and it was just like, you know what, like it doesn't matter how hard I can hit, like this is hitting me and I'm still like going through it. Like, and so, like it was like, you'll see the video of my husband, like my husband's originally from Canada as well, but he's from Calgary, not the East Coast. He's from the West Coast, but, so he's like, I left Canada to get away from this kind of weather and from shoveling snow. And so he had to like, and then it came to him, and then he had to MacGyver his way with a bulletin board in the garage shoveling snow because
right.
Well,
if anyone can do it, he can.
Exactly.
What part of Texas are you in?
I am up in by Dallas, so in the suburb of Dallas.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But
Roz, tell us. We want to know. We want to know about your fitness journey. How did it start? What was the catalyst? What was the switch for you that went off to say time?
It was I wasn't happy. And like Rocky says in Rocky 3, like nobody owes you nothing. Like you owe yourself. And so it was like I owed it to myself, like, to start taking better care of myself. And it was like little things, like, like I started realizing like, oh, I can't fit into a plane seat, or, oh, I can't go on this roller coaster ride. And it was just like little things like that. And then it was just like, watching Rocky and just being like, he can do it, I can do it. And what I love about Rocky is like his spirit. Like, he doesn't, like, he's not a machine. Like, I know, like, he's a man. Like, you see him like in Rocky 2 when he's carrying the plank of wood, like he stops, puts the wood down, takes a break, and then he picks it back up and he keeps going. And that's what helped me with my journey, is that it's okay to stop. Like, you can stop, but you can keep going too. And it's just that those movies like spoke to me,
I would agree with you, because I've always felt it was do what you can when you can when it comes to your physical body. Because if you're not training for a Mr. or Mrs. Olympia, if you're not training for a car commercial or a movie or a modeling gig, okay, if you're not training for any of that, to be in such primo shape, and I mean 3% body fat is insanity, right? But what can you do? You can do exactly what Roz is saying. You can take the bull by the horns, and when you're not happy, you could turn it around and say, I'm going to be happy and make it happen. And whatever that means for you, everybody's goal is a little bit different. So that's wonderful. I really
Yeah, because it's like, and you just have to take small steps. That's all it takes. Like,
baby steps. That's it.
Because of the quarantine, like, we weren't allowed to go anywhere. So what could you do? I started walking. So like my husband and I would walk like, 2 miles, and then they would start getting to like 3 miles, 4 miles. And then like in between those walks, I would walk my dog 2 times a day. And then it just grew to where like on those walks, I started running for like 30 seconds. And then like I would walk and then run and then walk. And then now it turned into, I'm training for the Italian Stallion 13.1 challenge at the Rocky Run in November. So it's just
awesome.
That's incredible, Roz. Roz, I don't even run to the bathroom. Okay, I walk. Okay, no more running. My knees are not durable any longer. So, my God, I'm so proud of you. That's wonderful.
Thank you so much. I have a 9-mile run planned for tomorrow, and it's like, I was planning my route, and I'm like, this is mentally irregular, but it makes all the sense in the world.
All the sense in the world.
Exactly.
That's a great one right there.
It is.
It's crazy.
Stacey, what are you thinking about all of this? This is insanity at the best.
I'm curious. I come from a family, half of like one side of my family, we've always had weight struggles, and it's certainly for me, I've yo-yoed much of my life, and discipline for food has, been a struggle for me as well. I'm just curious, was weight always a struggle for you? Did it start in high school, college, or is that a family thing? I was just curious how that came about.
It's kind of always been a struggle. Like, I would say mainly like once I went off to college, but it wasn't until like maybe like 10 years ago that it really became a struggle. And it just was, because I like, and it is a family thing, because like, and I don't want to assume anything, but I know like Mike, or, like, they're always like feeding you, and they're always like food equals love, and it's like if you don't eat, you offend. Like, my grandmother gets very offended, like, oh, I made you this, and it's like, I'm not hungry. And so it's like she tells me when I go and visit her, like, you're getting too skinny, like, you don't. And I'm like, no, I'm healthy. Like, it's a healthy thing. And
I get that. Being Italian, I'm not allowed to say no. It's offensive.
Right. Exactly.
Right. So also too, on times like that, like, I have my little strategies. So it's like, okay, if I know I'm going to go to a family thing where it is offensive, then I'll do like, a 3-mile run before I go. So at least I can kind of like burn some of it off before I put it on. And then also too, like, what I found is that as long as you have like something on your plate, like, it doesn't matter. So it's like I put like little portions on there, and I just kind of like have a little like
you know,
like that.
Roz, honestly, I think you just hit gold right there. If you were a prospector, I'd say you walk away with $1 million, because I always thought it was portion control. If you can control the amount of food, you can have anything you want. You want to have ice cream, you want to have pasta, pizza, have a slice and a half of pizza. Don't have the whole tray. Don't have all 12 cuts. All right. If you want to have pasta, you can have like maybe an 8 or 10 ounce amount, which is like a large coffee cup. Okay. You don't have to have the whole bowl of pasta. But it's difficult. Just that self-control. Very difficult. I found for me, it's not that I can do that. My problem is the snacking at night. The bags of potato chips at midnight. You wake up at 3 a.m. and there's 3 cupcakes in the refrigerator, and you come out in the morning and like I was bleary-eyed when I'm peeling the cupcake, and the chocolate crumbs from the cupcakes are on the ground, and Sue will come out early in the morning. She'll get up at like 6:30, right? And she'll make a coffee for the both of us or whatever, and she'll see the coffee crumbs, the cupcake crumbs, and the wrappers are laying. Yeah, the garbage can lid is half off. And see that if you can, I guess, put a lock on that. If you can do that, that's it. You can. It's not that hard. It's just a little bit of discipline. And Roz, you seem to have mastered that. What does your husband think of everything you're doing?
He thinks it's a great job. And honestly, Mike, like, I'm going to tell you my secret on how I can master that.
Tell
discipline.
me. I need help.
I was just going to ask you.
Yeah, my husband and I, especially because I like sweets too. I'm a big like cupcake, cakes, that kind of thing. But whenever I start like telling my husband like, oh, I think I want like a donut or a cupcake, he goes, hey, yo, Roz, I don't remember that being on my training program when I went and ran at 4 in the morning. So he'll tell me that, and then sometimes like if he's at work or something, I do the voice myself, and I'm just like, like you just had eggs in a glass, and that's what I gotta remember. But he's like the little angel on my shoulder. He's like, hey, there you go. Like, like you said, one slice of pizza. I don't remember eating pizza.
Right.
Training.
I'm going to try that because that's the stuff between pizza, fried food, the sweets, and like you said, the chips at night, the nighttime.
Yep.
I could eat the whole refrigerator at night. It's terrible.
Nighttime is terrible.
I love that your husband is a Rocky disciple. I mean, that's great. I mean, seriously, that's really great. But no, that's the thing. I have this little trick I try to tell myself. And so every night, like when I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I want a Kit Kat or a peanut butter cup or chocolate cake or chocolate ice cream or whatever, I take my shirt off and I jump up and down in front of the mirror. And when I'm still jumping and parts of me are still moving, I say, you don't need that cupcake.
Yeah.
Mike. No.
Yeah. But you know what? It's true. I had snacking is late night.
Right,
snacking.
Anthony?
That's the best time of life. It is snacking.
It's comfort food.
It is. Yeah. It's comfort. You're watching TV, whatever. But as much as eating is infectious and becomes like a habit, when you stop, because I'm on my own journey now.
Yeah.
And I don't snack
you
anymore.
are.
When you stop, that becomes infectious. I don't know if Roz feels the same thing, because I'm about a month and a half, 2 months in, and snacking was a problem. Snacking was a problem. And when you stop, it's very hard at first because your body's crying out for it.
Yeah.
But you have to get over that hump. There's always this hump you have to get over. And when you do, that's it. And then there's something that you don't want to go back to that.
Right.
So now that becomes your like, so whereas before when you would grab the chips and you wouldn't care, now you grab them and you're like, but no, like there's something that says don't, and it's easier to put it down.
You're right. You're right.
Something happens when you get over this. There's a hump you have to get over, and then it's easier.
Exactly. I would drink water in those times. Like I would just go
Right.
get water and just like
Yeah.
drink it. And then you're right. Like it's tough at first, but then it gets a little easier and easier.
Yeah.
And two, like keeping a food log also helped me out like tremendously. Like
Smart,
because
yeah.
you don't realize it. Like when you're bored, yeah, you have a tendency to snack. Like there's some times where it's slow at my work. So what I'll do is I'll take my dog for a walk because I find myself like, oh, I want to, you know, go get a snack. And it's like, no, you're not hungry. Like you need to, yeah. So
no, you know, I always did a before COVID when I was a somewhat leaner. There was little tricks that you could do. Drinking water is great. That's definitely one of them. And I'm a huge water drinker. But the other thing too is I found over the years, when you have those cravings, if you just get up and walk around, take the dog for a walk or walk around the house, walk around the yard, get up instead of go to the closet for the potato chips, go and do something physical, just something to switch in the brain, not to go for food. My thing is now, like lately, I've been doing very well actually with it. I'll wake up at 2 a.m. instead of the Kit Kat, you grab a handful of grapes.
Yes, you got it.
There's still sugar in grapes. You got it. You want the sugar from grapes, or do you want the sugar from a Kit Kat? Or in my case, a giant king size Kit Kat, chunky, like this big, and I'm eating it, or a Hershey bar, and Sue will come out at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at the kitchen table like, stop.
Chocolate's here.
Chocolate stains, Willy Wonka chocolate world. There's a river of chocolate running through my ears. Yeah. It's horrible.
It's true. Some grapes, some cashews, and it's over. You're good.
That's it.
Forget about it.
Roz, I was wondering, really do you have a favorite diet plan? I know my husband years ago, he had some weight to lose and he did Whole30 and it fell off him. I mean, he lost weight. It was amazing. And it was called Whole30. I didn't know. Did you have a favorite plan that you used?
I just really just kept track of my calories. Like I really didn't know like how much I was eating, like, and how much like empty calories are in like a bottle of wine, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
Like I love.
So you had the Roz plan.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was just like, you know, just looking at how many calories I was taking in and how many calories I was exerting out, really.
Right.
And then like in the beginning, it was easier because like the heavier you are, like the faster in the beginning, like you lose weight.
Right.
But like for me now, you know, I've already lost 110 pounds. And so I want to lose like maybe another 10 pounds, 15 pounds. And that's what I'm having a problem with, because it's like now it's like you have to
really
like,
stubborn.
Really start. Like keep track of your 15, like macros. Yeah, exactly. But what I would do is I would have like a protein shake in the morning and then like a sensible lunch. Like I was doing like I didn't remove all the carbs, but I significantly reduced them. Like and now
that had worked. That had worked very well for me. I'm not a big fan of the gimmicks. I'm not, but I remember in the 90s, I thoroughly embraced Atkins.
I remember that.
Yeah, Atkins was very good. It helped. It worked very well for me. And I had done the protein, very, very little carbohydrates. And then I was good for about 10 years. I didn't do Atkins anymore. I did a form of it. So I would have some carbohydrates and sweets or whatever. I mean, it wasn't too strict, but I maintained about 185 for the better part of 10 years. Wow. And then about a year and a half before COVID, I started packing it on. I was like, okay, I'm so sick of watching what I eat. And, you know, I would say to myself, but you're a Rocky impersonator. You cannot show up around. And I continued to get rounder and rounder. My head was the size of maybe 19 donuts. It was 19 donuts wide. It was ridiculous.
I don't think so.
No. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, age is a big deal too. For men, it's 50, and for women, it's 40. Because I mean, I'm 48 now, and I'll tell you, it
really
has been like right on time. I needed glasses like 2 days after I turned 40. And then before, if I wanted to lose weight, I'd be good. I'd go on a diet. I'd lose weight. And post 40, forget it. It's way more effort.
What are you doing?
Much harder.
Stace, what are you doing to stay somewhat consistent?
I'm like a size 12. I'm not a beanpole. I've never been a beanpole.
Right.
But for me, it's carbs, it's pasta, it's bread, and it's late night.
Yeah.
And I do better in sugar. And then the other thing I've done, not currently, but is I go back and forth between salt, sugar cravings. If I have some chips now, I want a cookie. I have to get rid of both of it. I have to
mix them together. They're the best.
Right. I couldn't do like full on keto and just be doing meat and cheese all the time. I think, but I do have to stay away from pasta, bread. That's when I do better.
Here's my thing I like to see in the Rocky series. So in the Rock, wouldn't it be great? I have a few thoughts I would like to see in the future. So if there's ever some type of another Rocky movie, wouldn't it be great if we saw Rocky, like, what did he do? If he talked about what did he do when he wasn't getting ready for a title defense? Because every time we're in Rocky's life, he's around a title defense or he's retired. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So does Rocky get like De Niro did, Jake LaMotta, Raging Bull, when he's not fighting for a title? Is it like baked potato, donuts, potato chips, pretzels, white sugar, rice?
Yeah.
I want to see the in between where he falls off.
Yeah, when he falls off. Like how does Adrian deal with a bloated, fat Rocky? Right. Because that's the Rocky I want to impersonate. I want that one. Right? That's what
the in between fights, Rocky.
Yeah, exactly.
Copland Rocky.
Copland Rocky.
Are
you kidding? He brushes his teeth with cannolis. I mean,
there you go. Yeah.
Are you kidding? He washes in the shower with a pancake all over. You know what I mean? Like the calories just add on. And the other thing I would love as a Rocky tour guide impersonator, I would love to get an iconic Rocky in a pair of like tan shorts, a white t-shirt, and a visor. Because in Philly in the summer, it gets about 112 degrees in July and August, and it sucks, right? So when you have to wear all black and you've got leather and you've got the wool fedora, it's a little musky. Yeah, you know what I mean?
There's no. Okay, Mike, you gotta go to Rocky 3 on the beach. You gotta have the shorts with the yellow thing. That's how you have to go in the summer.
Anthony,
the cutoff sweatshirt.
Anthony, in that scene,
shorts.
Yeah, okay. The banana slings.
Yeah.
The banana slings. Okay. I swear. Now, but think about that. Sly was what, 168, 169, 167 in that scene. Yeah. Okay. Now Sly and I are the same height. I'm about 221 right now.
Okay? You are not.
No, I swear to God, I'm 221. I'm
of muscle.
It's muscle. No. Mark, last show, he was the tank. Are you kidding me with those guys?
He was a tank. He was a tank.
Guy, I would not want to owe that guy money. Okay?
No.
No, I would not want. I would not want to owe Mr. Bomarito money. Okay.
No.
But seriously,
I think he would be like Rocky. Like he wouldn't be able to break the guy's thumb. Like,
right?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Right. He'd give him a chance.
If you start talking to, you know what? If Mark came to you and he was going to collect money, and then you could just start talking about Mark's kids and his mom, and then that would be it. The defenses would come down. He goes, my mother would. My mother would understand. Go, come on.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah. Mark, we love you. We do.
Love him.
No, but seriously, that really the thing about Rocky, I think, is we all see what he looked like in Rocky 1 and Rocky 2, and that was, for me, that was my idea of what a guy should look like. It was never Rocky 3 or Rocky 4. That's
unattainable. Yeah.
Unattainable. Unattainable.
Action figure, Rocky.
Exactly.
Yes. Perfect.
Anthony, I agree 100%. To me, I always felt that Rocky 1 wasn't fat, but he wasn't cut.
Regular, right?
He was just irregular.
Yeah.
He had great shoulders, good arms,
Yeah.
and to me, that was if I could maintain that look for the rest of my life, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah.
I don't need to get nuts with it,
Right.
Right. You got it. Yeah. It's just about being happy with yourself, not about being ripped. It's just about
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's 1% better every day. That's the truth.
Exactly.
That's what my
Moving
buddy
forward.
Funk Robert says. 1% better every day.
Yeah, agreed.
I remember a post that Sly said, it has to be not quite a year ago. He's like, don't worry about what you see in the movies in Hollywood. He's like, that's a whole different thing. So hearing that from him, I was like, oh, good. Okay.
Well, he knows it, right? I mean, he knows it.
Sure.
When he was at that 3% body fat, he was insane with the trainer and
But he wasn't feeling well either.
Right. But he knew
wasn't.
that you're doing it for a role. He knows that's not normal working out. That's like got to get ready for a role. I want to get ready for a Copland role where you're the opposite.
That's easier. Cheesecake.
That's much easier. Just cheat every day. Yeah.
Just sitting on the beach, juggling martinis and
pretty
Jack
much
and
it.
Coke. What am I going to drink now? It doesn't matter. Let's just pour it down.
That's the easier stuff. But he knows, right? He understands that.
He really does. He'll be the first to tell you. You could have instead of a 6-pack, you could have a 1-pack and be healthier, far healthier.
You got it.
Due to genetics than a guy with a 6-pack or a female with a 6-pack or an 8-pack. Right. I mean, nowadays I see these athletes or these professional models on TikTok, and it drives me nuts. Like they have literal 8-packs. Jesus Christ, I don't have a 2-pack. I mean, that's 2-pack for sure. I mean, that's I don't understand.
6-pack of beer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Roz, listen, I don't want to keep you for like 600 years or anything, because I know you're like a very busy individual, but
She's running all the time.
She's running. She's gonna go run in a
I'm
moment.
running everywhere.
You're running everywhere.
I'm already running in my mind.
Yeah, I know. With your beats, you got your Bumblebee Italian Stallion beats. I love that. Or beat replicas. I love them.
Yes, replicas.
Yeah, my $12 headset works pretty darn good. Hey, listen, Roz. One thing I love asking everyone before we let them go: if you're in an elevator with Sylvester Stallone and you're going between floors and you got 30 seconds, what do you say to Sly?
All righty. I prepared for this. Art imitates Mr. Stallone. Art imitates life, which imitates art. And you're an artist and creative person. How much of Rocky is really in you? Like, what percentage of Rocky is Sly? And thank you for creating such an emotional character, inspiring character. Because of your Instagram posts and because of the character, I was able to lose 110 pounds.
Wow.
Oh yeah. She listens and she watches. That was perfect and right on time.
Here's why.
Well, I also wanted to keep him talking too by asking a question.
Right.
I was just going to say that.
Right. You have him to answer. Yeah.
You have taken that 30 seconds and you didn't make it about you. You took 5 seconds and you made it about you. Now you've asked him a question. He's going to hit the stop button. The bells are ringing and he's going to answer. See, that's how it works. I love it.
I know. I was watching everybody and I was like, oh, that's great. That's great. And Stacy prepped me. She was like, okay, Mike likes to ask this question.
That's my
all right, let me get my notes.
That's a great question.
Everyone, I always ask that.
Yeah.
Because I know before my journey started, in the very beginning, I wondered if I'd ever have a moment with Sly. What if I only had 30 seconds? What? And then I started thinking, an elevator, that's kind of like a 30-second ride at most times or whatever. And what if you're in an elevator? And it just went from there. What would you say? And to hear what some people say, I love it. And I love it. I love it. Your answer, it was nothing short of brilliant. I mean, seriously.
Perfect.
Stace, you got anything else for our wonderful guest of the week?
I'm sorry. I just realized I didn't shut off my phone. I think it's amazing what you've done. I struggle with 20 pounds here and there, and to think that that's a big journey, and to be facing that much weight. And like you said, just a little bit, one day at a time, and allowing yourself a day off. And, I apologize.
Is that Sly? Sly calling you?
I had to shut it off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm so jealous.
He has my number now. I do apologize. But yeah, no, I've faced, weight much of my life, at least from my senior year of high school on, and it's a family struggle. So whenever someone is victorious over it, I'm just like, oh my God, that it's just such a cool story. So good job. Very good job.
Anthony, what do you got to say for Roz?
No, it's one of the hardest things to do. It's unbelievable. Like, 10 pounds is hard enough. So you are a rock star. You are a rock star. I do want to know one question before we go. I want to know what Rockyism got you through the times when you wanted to quit. Is there a Rockyism where,
great question.
A quote, a song, a line. Was there ever a time you're like, I'm not doing this. I can't do this. What kept you going?
Okay, there's two things that keep me going.
Two is okay.
And one is from Mickey. Like the times where I don't want to get up off the sofa. I've got my dachshund on my tummy and we're watching TV and I do the get up, you son of a bitch. Mickey loves you. And I'm like,
yes, it was a great one.
Go. And I'm like, exactly. I have all the movies on my phone. So I play that clip and I'm like, all right, I'm out the door. Let's do this. And two, Duke, the from Rocky 4, where he's just like, you're going to have to go through hell. But, you're going to come out standing
in the end, you'll
side.
be the one say,
In the end, yes.
Roz,
you'll be the
do
one
it.
Standing.
Do it.
Do it.
Heart's
on fire.
It's the trainers. The trainers, man. Like, dude, so
really.
much motivational. Like, But those
So
those two things, like, really, like, whenever I'm just like, it's not a recovery day, like, you need to do something, and it's just but
I hear you. That's awesome.
That's what separates you from the rest of us. That's what makes you a contender.
Like my shirt.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Contender 20. That's brilliant.
Yes, it's from the Rocky Run. It went virtual last year because of COVID.
Yeah.
So they mailed out the swag and everything. But I'm excited. Awesome. It's going to be.
Roz, you've said several times COVID. What is COVID? I'm unfamiliar with that word. I don't.
You mean that Mexican beer?
Is that a Mexican beer? Is that?
Yeah.
I love it.
Their sales went way up. It's the funniest.
Yeah, I saw that.
Should have went down, but no, it went up.
Unreal. Yeah. Hey, Roz, listen. From us at the Rocky Files, we love you. We adore you, and thank you for giving us this time in this window into your life.
Guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
I got a tour booked with you after the Rocky Run.
Do we? Roz, don't take offense. So many tours. I didn't even realize that. So many tours have been coming in. Oh, that's great.
I figured.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So Sunday, November 14th, we're gonna.
I can't wait.
Again.
Wow.
I cannot wait. So we're gonna take so many pictures and videos. You and me
and I'm
at the
have
site.
my medals and
Come back on and tell us how it is too.
We're gonna do a special post. We'll do it.
We'll do it. Yeah. That's awesome.
But I booked
I can't wait.
You were like, oh, you got the last spot because the Rocky Run is so busy. And I was like,
that's it. Yes. I'm booked up. That is the busiest weekend I have. I probably have about 30 other people that are just waiting if I get any cancellations because so many people are in town.
Right.
On that weekend.
Right.
It's amazing.
That's
Roz,
awesome.
as we always say on the Rocky Files, keep punching. Thanks, Roz.
Thanks, Roz.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, what a sweetheart, huh?
Love her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So inspiring. I have to be better on my diet.
She's so nice.
Seriously, she really is quite inspiring. To think about that, Stace, you said it, Anthony, you said it. I mean, 100 plus pounds, and we struggle with 15 or 20 right? I mean, and she got up and she just did it. She got to a point in her life. She was ready. That's it. Enough is enough. I can't fit into a plane seat. That's it. We're going to do this.
Yeah, I know. I get that point. I was at that point, and I wasn't where she was.
Right, but your own level point. Of that
yeah. You get to your own level of that's it, and
right.
I get where she is. I get where she is, it's. I get where she is. Where she was saying, there's times when you don't want to get up in the morning and go.
Yeah, right.
I'm up at 5:30 now, and there's times I don't want to start doing this.
Of course not.
It's so hard, but you just do it, and after you're so thankful you did it. But you know what? I look at this guy right here.
There you go. Right,
because I do my stuff. I do my stuff in this room.
Oh,
okay.
And near the end where it's burning and it hurts, and you're like, I'm gonna walk out and forget this. I look at this guy. It's on the wall. That's why it's there, and it really helps.
Yeah, you go a few more.
And it's really motivational. And so is she. She is now my motivation as well.
She totally is. I'm not saying this because we're doing this little podcast and she was a guest.
No.
That is a motivational moment right there. I mean, if she can do that, there's no reason why the rest of us can't buckle down and get a little serious. Stace, what do you think about her?
I'm just jealous, envious of the discipline. That's the
discipline.
Problem. Discipline. I'm like, I'm so good
my
for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And and then I'm like, screw it. I want my chips. I want my ice cream. It's the sugar. The sugar beast for me is horrible, and that I put on 20 pounds with COVID, and it's like I can't stick with it. And her voice, get up and go. I'm gonna play Mickey's voice in my head, see if Mickey can get me off my butt.
Mickey and Roz's voice together.
I need a louder voice because mine isn't loud enough. I'll tell you. It's just
I'm telling you, I know this is a little bit it's a little odd, but if you get in your birthday suit and you just jump up and down several times,
nobody wants that. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, that's motivational for yourself.
It's motivation for yourself. When you do that in front of the mirror, when I do that, I go, ugh. How does Sue ever climb on top? Because Jesus, I'm like an old Charlton Heston disaster movie out of the 70s. It's like, there's some earthquake or some type of meteorite falling down, and that's me. So, but she's great, and Roz, honestly, if you're still watching us, or you're probably gonna watch this Tuesday. So when you watch, thank you again.
Thank you.
You've been just
she's motivational.
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
She
Guys,
was awesome.
As we close out, I want to say, that's good. Seriously, once we get our T-shirts made, that should be one of them. Yesy.
Absolutely.
I love that. I really do love that. I just think that's an adorable little thing.
I stole it.
Yeah. See, Stacy, you've arrived. When people start stealing what you say, you've literally arrived. Listen, I want to thank the both of you, and I also want to thank Roz. In the beginning of the show, I started off discussing my hair and who I look like, and not one of you made fun of me. I feel like I'm in a safe zone, and I feel like I'm with friends. So thank you very much.
Thank you. You are in a safe zone.
Remember,
this is the safety zone.
Remember, I represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild. Guys, who are we promoting? What do we want to say as we say goodbye to all of our good loyal fans?
Stacey's got something.
I got one. It's
what you got?
I'm a mommy. I'm a very proud mom. I just want to promote.
Yes, that's right.
This is my daughter, Sarah.
Tell the story, because we got to know what's happening.
She's a musician.
How did this happen, Stacey? How did this happen?
She's in college in Nashville, of course. That's the place for music these days. And she just released her first single called Whirlwind, and it's on Spotify, and it just released at midnight. And so I'm just so proud of her because, I as a young person, had entertainment dreams between music or writing or things like that. And, when you have parents in my generation, they're thinking nursing or teaching or, what I'm saying? And, and I feel like though these entertainment positions are more possible now than they were when we were kids. You know what I'm saying? So she's always been a musician, and she's only 19. She's going to be 20 on the 17th, which I can't even stand it. But she's gone for it. She is just gone for it. 110%. She's got her first single
brilliant.
out. So I'm so proud of her.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
such congratulations.
However that happened. Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's at @_Sarah.Walsh on Instagram. Just saying.
Boom, put that plug out there.
We're gonna put it below.
That's right. That's right.
Right up. We're gonna
Anthony,
put it below.
Wait. And there it is. Okay, there it is. There it is, right there. You can't miss it. Beautiful.
We're gonna put it below.
Guys,
Mike, what do you got?
I just want to say thanks again to everybody. The Yo Philly Rocky Film Tour. Keep following Sly's Instagram. He put one out today that he's going to miss his family as he goes back to Bulgaria or wherever he's going to film Expendables 4. Christmas Eve, I think it's called, something of that nature. So that's going to be kind of fun. And before you know it, guys, we're going to be doing our next podcast, and I can't wait to see you then.
Yep,
it's going to be
awesome.
10.
Episode
Did you think we would get to 10?
Listen, I did one podcast before this, and we made. Did you hear about that?
I heard about it.
Yeah, and so we made it to 10, I think, with that, and then I don't know, like an earthquake happened or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We got to get to 11 then.
If we can get to 11, then I will consider myself somewhat of an amateur podcaster by getting to an 11. I will be very proud of that. So
that's what I call myself.
Go.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Guys,
we're back on iTunes. Okay, so
we are back on iTunes.
Yes,
I saw that.
I told you we would fix it. I told y'all I'd fix it. So
I knew you would.
Awesome.
We're good to go.
Listen, Anthony, take care down in Texas, y'all, and we will see you guys next week. Like we always say, keep punching.
I had a good one this week. Good night, everybody.